Okay, guys, the jazz altered scale. I've heard it called a million different things. I just call it the altered scale, which is probably not even a name for it. The altered scale is there to create tension, and it's usually played a half step above the note of a dominant to create that tension. So, what is it? Well, it's really just a melodic minor scale. So if we play a melodic minor scale, it's just a major scale. The only notes that's different. The only note that's different. Excuse me, is the third note. It's flatted. The rest is still a major scale. So that's the scale. Now, it's very commonly used in a blues when you get to E, but it's not used on the root. It's people play the half step above the root to create that tension before it comes back to A. Very common for you to hear an F melodic minor right here. Back to A. So even though I'm playing F melodic minor, okay, what I like to do is start on the E and walk into F melodic minor. It sounds a little more cohesive to me because it sounds like I'm taking off from E, and I'm really just thinking, and that's the altered scale. It's just, I believe the altered scale is just starting. It is just melodic minor, but if you start a half step below the melodic minor, in this case we're going to F. So now we have this. So, let's see. And then. So it's very often. It's going to bring us back home. Well, if you're just trying to get an outside sound, you can play the melodic minor a half step above the root here. It's going to create tension to go to our D9. And you could always play it there too, before you come back, but so actually from any dominant, that scale is going to create that tension. So to not overplay it, I would play parts of this would be A sharp melodic minor, but starting on A. I would play little parts of it and then go to D, and I'd resolve around this. Right now we're in the A. I resolve around that A. I resolve it into that, so I might go. That. So I'm just throwing it in only in A. And I'm just going back to and resolving it and just taking bits and pieces of that note just so I can get outside a little bit. So that's the jazz altered scale. Now it can be used in all kinds of places, especially when you just look at it as a melodic minor scale. But right now we're just going to leave it right there. Where it's most commonly used is, I think, on a dominant before it resolves. Right here. So if I was playing it, here we go. This is really where to go. The last time. But now back to A. You know, so you can. So again, you can throw it in, you know. Now I'm just thinking. So that's the jazz alto scale, the melodic minor scale, a half step above the root. But I would start on the root and walk into that melodic minor scale. And again, that can help create some tension in a blues situation, going from the 1 to the 4, or you know, or going from the 4 to the 1. You know, if I was here and I played the D altered scale. Let's see. My dog's going to chime in there. So again, I'm not really trying to start a channel, but when I have some downtime, I throw down some ideas that I record some ideas that I use because they caught my ear over the years, and I just, you know, they stuck with me. So if one person takes something from this, well, then it was worth shooting, right? It's my mantra. All right.